I can't even believe there's discussion about, what, a no-fly zone? Are we going to protect Ukraine or not? Are we going to protect the biggest country in Europe? I mean, my God, if white America don't give a shit about white Europe, does white America give a fuck about anybody? Does white America even give a fuck about themselves? So America, I think we need to plan for the worst case scenario. The all hands on deck. World War I didn't begin when, America jumped in. World War I began when the Archduke Franz Ferdinand got assassinated, when events that were beyond your control happened. Russia invading Ukraine, you want to say, hey, don't do a no-fly zone. Don't let Poland give 24 jets to Ukraine because that's going to be provocative. You fucking goddamn wimpy ass pro-criminal. You're allowing a gang of thieves to rob and rape and murder your fucking neighbors over yonder, and you think that's okay? You think that's proper and right and fair? Me and the mainstream media and the military-industrial complex, we're one and the same right now. We are in sync. We are in lockstep with one another. It's a weird place to be in. But let's do this thing right. Let's get AOC and Bernie Sanders. Let's get the U.S. Congress to declare war on Russia right away. Motherfucking goddamn Putin motherfucking asshole lickers. These goddamn fucking creepy Rasputin these Rasputin motherfuckers. These goddamn Transylvania Drakula motherfuckers. These Rasputin fucking Dracula Transylvania. Yeah, goddamn torpedo the Nordstream pipeline if there's any construction at all on it. We've got to strike Russia first. We have to strike Russia first. Hit all their major cities. We have to probably wipe out all the Russian people. That's a bad bloodline. Or maybe not. Maybe, I don't know, keep some of the land, turn Russia into Ukraine's new playground. Russia wants to take Ukraine. No. Russia, hey, Ukraine, why don't you take Russia? Now, we're not allowed to use nuclear weapons. We're not allowed to use biological weapons. We're not allowed to use chemical weapons. We're allowed to use all the firepower. We're allowed to use all the firepower up to those weapons. So we can't use nukes, biological or chemical weapons, but we could use the mother of all bombs. We could use guns, machine guns, bazookas, explosions, stingrays, F-15s, battleships, submarines, bullets, long guns, short guns. America, brace yourself. Get ready. Evacuate all the major cities in the U.S. Get ready for nuclear strikes or nonstop, more likely nonstop carpet bombing. Anywhere, anytime, get city folks to the countryside. Big skyscrapers. You're too much of a target for tanks, planes, troops. I would just assume that all major cities will get flattened. You say no to a no-fly zone because it'll start World War III. World War III is already here to be, to begin with, motherfuckers. World War III is already here. World War I didn't start when England and the U.S. finally got their shit together and declared war months later. It's when Franz Ferdinand was killed by Gavril Philipp. Putin's already taken 5 or 6 regions. That's Hitler 101. Only Putin's rhetoric of denazification is correct. It took how many coalitions to stop fucking Napoleon from invading everybody? We should denazify Alabama and California and Alaska too while we're at it. Get American air or firepower defense systems up. Was that NORAD or some shit? Have a bunch of American jets just flying over our airspace. Can we protect our own fucking airspace? We should pass out Stingray missiles and javelins and tanks and AKs to all American patriots ready to fight, defend the homeland. I think, how about a rainbow coalition? Let's get ourselves a rainbow coalition. Let's get all these rainbow coalition Americans some AK and some ARs and tanks and planes and ATVs and tunnel diggers. Assume the world's going to be flattened, so you're probably going to have to go underground. I'd also suggest no prisoners of war. Fucking Russian motherfuckers. No quarter, no mercy. At least for the first year of war. Review this policy next year in 23. Have a crematorium ready at the helm for the Russian bodies, motherfuckers. They ain't give a goddamn shit about the lives of the Ukrainian people. So nobody should give a fuck about them. We should fight a fourfold fight: economic, political, social, and military. We should start an international revolutionary peace, love, democracy, working class, and solidarity anti-Russia coalition. If NATO and UN and the US are just a bunch of cowardly, pussified, bitch-ass fucking bitches, well, fuck them. We'll fight in the name of, goodness and what's right. We'll fight in the name of Fred Hampton and Tecumseh and the Shawnee, and for Colorado, for love, for freedom, democracy, goodness, justice, for Huey Newton, for Stokely Carmichael, for Patton, for Schwarzkopf. We should live stream our tank and plane movements and say, hey, watch out to the civilians or whatever. Fly the Ukrainian flag and the American flag side by side. The world will know that we're Christians by our love. By our love, invade Moldova. Invade Moldova and Ukraine on top of invading Russia. We need to keep China at bay. Implement a no-fly zone over the globe. America is the lone superpower. And we're not going to tolerate imperialism from any other goddamn fucking nation. We will fight for the Ukrainian people because of the nonstop blunders. Fucking Libya, Afghanistan, Iraq. Jesus, fuck. America, here's one we can actually get right. Here's one we can get right. Here's a pitch right down the middle. This motherfucking ball is right there on the tee. Just put it on the tee for you. How about that? Can you hit the damn pitch if it's on a fucking tee? Of course, we got to put a bullet into Putin's eye. We got to do some fucking Mo Green shit. We got to Mo Green that motherfucker. Michael Shea, Emma Vigilant, MMA fighters, they don't want to fight? Fine. Then get the fuck out of the way, you motherfuckers. I think we should have a brand new constitution for Russia. We should have like 25 rights listed in their Bill of Rights. Give them some ranked choice voting, 3 branches of government, elections, and election machines, but not Diebold, any other. And we need to elect a brand new Russian president, as soon as Putin's regime has been toppled within a month. We should have those elections within a month. And have a runoff election. That'd be exciting as shit. Have ranked choice voting. Rank the top 3, then rank the top 5. Or rank the top 5 and then the top 3. Who gives a fuck? Do one month, do the other one the other month. And now Russia has a brand new fucking president. And now the world we've brought some stability back into the goddamn world. We're the lone super fucking power. And Putin's pushing up against that. So I'm going to trust a 23-year dictatorship motherfucker to do whatever the fuck you. We need to keep China and India, Pakistan, Afghanistan, the rest of the world in check. Make sure they mind their own goddamn business. And we need to invade Russia. We need to invade Russia. We need to declare war on Russia immediately. We need to take over all the mountaintops. I would say in Ukraine and Russia and Moldova, take over all the mountaintops. Just take over the mountaintops. That's where we'll, start our military bases, from the mountaintops. And, fucking goddamn carpet bomb St. Petersburg and Sochi and Kazan and Nizhny and Novgorod and Kaliningrad, Volgograd, Ekaterinburg, Novosibirsk, Vladivostok, Samara, Yakutsk, Krasnoyarsk, Chelyabinsk, Rostov-on-Don, Yakutsk, Omsk, Khabarovsk, Ufa, Irkutsk, Veliki, Novgorod, Perm, Grozny, Magadan. Grozny? I thought Grozny was in Chechnya. Let's leave Grozny alone. Magadan, Voronezh, Oymyakon, Krasnodar, Murmansk, Petropavlovsk, Kamchatsky. I thought it was Kamchatka. What the fuck? Stupid ass complicated fucking names. What happened to Leningrad? Yeah, just get rid of all those cities and establish Leningrad #1, Trotsky grad #2, and whatever. And whatever. Talk about a no-fly zone. We're going to give them 24 planes. Hey, Poland's got 24 planes. We're going to give them to Ukraine. Maybe they can enforce their own no-fly zone. How can you sit there and say no-fly zone, no fucking planes? You're basically just saying, leaving Ukraine there to, for Russia's liking to do as the fuck as they please. This is the rape of Ukraine. This is the rape of Ukraine. The Russification of Ukraine. Ukraine's been a nation ever since I've known about it. 70% of the nations, 80%, 70 to 80% of the nation, they're Ukrainians. They're ethnic Ukrainians. They speak their own language. They're the ones that had like the first constitution, 1710. They had a constitution in 1710. So the Ukrainians believe in constitutionalism for even longer than Americans have. Not even the UK's got a constitution. But goddamn, Ukraine had a constitution in 1710. And they got one today, so they've had a constitution for over 300 fucking years. And Britain, well, they had one in 1215, the Magna Carta or whatever. And then they just quit. And then they just stopped having constitutions. So England, Britain, they don't have constitution. They don't have a fucking constitution. What the fuck do they know about goddamn anything, really? But there you go. I'm on the side of Femin. I'm on the side of Venus Shevchenko. I'm on the side of Pussy Riot. Fuck Putin.